Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you've never seen my face before, I am Vivian. If you have seen my face, surprise, I am still Vivian. And today's vlog is literally my first HYROX. I know I've been chatting about a HYROX for years now, ever since last year, and I've done that simulation. I've been saying I want to do a HYROX, I want to do a HYROX. Well, lo and behold, the day is here. So we are gonna get ready whilst I chat through my feelings and all of that kind of stuff, because our event isn't until like 7:40, which is an evening event. I feel kind of weird about evening events. I'd rather get stuff done earlier in the day. But now I know why I don't like the evening events, because I have time to sit with my thoughts and sit with my anxiety and all that kind of stuff, and I don't like it. So that is why we're gonna get ready together, and then you're gonna chat. Well, I'm gonna chat, you're gonna listen. But I forgot to say, I post videos related to food, fitness, and lifestyle. If that does sound like a little bit of you and you want to stick around, click that subscribe button, turn the bell notification on so you're notified when I post, and also leave a comment down below, say hello, hi, whatever, or even share it with a friend. Okay, so first of all, we need to fix the lips because they are dry. So I started off with this Rimmel All Day Grip Primer. I've already put that on, so I don't want to go for a heavy look. So I was really just going to go for a little blush, a little contour, and a little concealer, because obviously I'm going to be running, so I don't want to sweat it all out. And I forgot my setting spray in the other room. It's okay. Anyways, my thoughts and feelings before the event. I am now getting a little bit nervous. I was just thinking, if I can get through a half marathon with a day's notice, how hard could a HYROX be? And the thing is like, I'm a bit relaxed because I know I'm doing it with people. So it's like a relay. So there's 4 of us. Yeah, my events are farmer's carry and the sled pull. Now, the farmer's carry I've been chilling with, because when I was doing like the learning something new and then I wanted to get my pull-ups, I would be doing farmer's carry because it helps with your grip. So considering it's like 16 kilograms and I've been doing it with 20, 24 sometimes, I was like, oh, I'll be chilling in that department, so that's fine. The only thing I really wanted to get down was what technique I want to do for obviously the sled pull. And we have tried it a few times. I think I'm just going to do the head-on technique where you just pull it like this. And obviously I need to make sure I'm not putting my rope in someone else's lane. But I am a little bit nervous because I don't want to be the reason the team, you know, gets extra points or whatever like that, like against us. So I think what I want to do is arrive early and then practice it. And then we've got some TikToks that we want to do, so that should be fun. But I honestly don't know what the nerves are for. Maybe because it's something that's about to happen. And usually most of the events I sign up for or things I do are like first thing in the morning. So you don't really think about it like that. But I think it's performance as well, because I've been psyching myself up talking about, I'm going to do a HYROX, I'm going to do a HYROX, and then been telling people, I'm going to do a HYROX. And now I'm like, I actually need to turn up and perform. But I think it'll be all right, because I'll have people supporting. I'll have obviously Sam, Tara, and Amy there. So it should be vibes. I don't know. I just think it's just that feeling of waiting for something to happen, and it's just your thoughts like, what could go wrong, what could this and that, and just playing in your subconscious, even though you're gonna survive. It's gonna be fun, and you're gonna get some food afterwards, and then in a few weeks it's something that you laugh about and you're like, oh my god, do you remember when we done that? That's literally what's gonna happen, like worst case scenario. And even like this has been entered as like a vibe session, so no one is going in with like high expectations. We literally signed up 6 weeks ago, and we trained once a week alongside everything that we do. That was literally the vibe. Like, no one is really stressing about it too much. Although actually leading up to it, everybody on the team, one girl's talking about, oh, I'm getting professional massages on a weekly basis. Miss David Lloyd here, and they're getting the sauna steam room. I said, what happened to vibes? I thought we were signing up on a vibe feeling, but it's not giving vibes anymore. Now we're like, yeah, I need to be ready. And then get this girl, Sam, yeah? She's gone and done face massages, eyebrows, all of this. I get it. Get your fleek on. But I'm like, oh, so we're all turning up. So I was going to get my hair done, but I left it too late. Like, I literally thought about getting my hair done on a Monday. Who's going to be available to get it done same week? And then the lady had messaged, she was on holiday, and then I was going to get one of my friends to do it, but then I couldn't even decide on a style to do. So it was just kind of like, you know what? Slick back never fails. And right now it is laid down. So if it lasts today, I will be more than happy. Like, I won't be upset. I need to probably put a bit more hairspray and then wrap it on the way because it started raining, which kind of kills the vibe, because this is a cute little fit. It literally just arrived. I've been shopping on Abel's site. They've got a massive sale on right now. I got this like grape purple jacket, and then I got a black set. I will stand up soon and show you. And then I ordered some tracksuit bottoms from Weekday, and annoyingly annoyingly, they sent me the black pair I ordered in a small. And this is why I hate online shopping, because like trying to fix something takes forever. But they sent me the wrong size. So now I'm like, oh, I can't even wear the one I wanted because the sizing is off. They sent me a large when I wanted a small. Like, if it was a medium, I'd get it, but like small to a large, massive difference. So obviously I couldn't wear those, like they were just way too big around the waist and stuff. These ones I'm wearing right now, they're grey, which isn't bad. It's nothing wrong with the grey, but it's raining. It doesn't feel like a vibe. Like grey is if the sun's out, whatever. So that's kind of ruined it a little bit, as in like my outfit there might not hit as much as I wanted it to. I also had like these white trainers I got from Depop a couple weeks ago that I wanted to wear, but it's raining. I'm not even gonna do that to myself. She's nice and simple, nothing too crazy. I don't know. I've been using this blush thingy from Rode and it's kind of cute. I like the size of it. I've been trying to find some nice blushes, and obviously with people my skin tone, and she was recommending this one for a minute, so I was like, okay, cool. I wanted to put a skin tint, but I think I'm gonna sweat way too much for that, so that's why I'm gonna keep it minimal. And these girlies want to do TikToks, they want to do pictures and all this and that, so I think in my little bag I might just take a couple bits and bobs just so I'm ready. Like if we're gonna take pictures and stuff afterwards, I'm gonna need to wash my face, make it clean, make it look presentable, look cute, all of that kind of stuff. So that's basically my face. I need to put the setting spray and then just fix up my hair one last time. But yeah, I was saying the outfit is all Able. I just like their colors. So I was like, you know what? Let me hit up Able. I haven't shopped in their, like on their site for a while. And although I had to do like a quick return on the shorts and this top because they were so tight, I actually like this outfit because it's like, it's cute. Because I was going to just wear the black and just call it a day right there. But then I was like, where's the pop of color? It's going to be boring. Everyone's in basically black. And I do have the option, like I could just run in this and have the purple grape shorts to this set. I'm going to try and take you as much as I can. So the camera I won't bring just in case something happens and I just want to leave it behind at home safe and sound. But I will probably vlog the journey there on my phone and then get my friends to probably get some B-roll clips throughout. And then we will kind of get together tomorrow on Saturday and then kind of debrief on how the event goes. Because I really do want to document it because it's the first HYROX and I just feel like I've been talking about it, so it's actually happening now. It is crazy. Let me show you my outfit and make some food. I'm gonna prep a couple breakfast rolls to just kind of have on the way because our event is not until like damn near 8 o'clock and I want to eat something before that. I don't want to be starting on an empty stomach. I know it's only 2 kilometers I'm running, but come on. We need to fuel properly. And then I've also got dates in peanut butter. No, I've got peanut butter in dates. That's in the freezer at the moment. That will be like a snack closer to the time. And then maybe I'll stop off at the shop. I think there's a Sainsbury's close by. And then I'll get some energy gels, maybe 1 or 2. But that is basically the debrief. Let me show you the outfit now. Thank goodness the floor is clean because these trackies like are sweeping the floor. So my issue with the trackies is that, so this is a medium and I just feel like it is way too big around the waist. And if I just sag them like this, it makes my crotch look like it's down there. But this is kind of like the height I wanted them to come as far as the crotch level. However, the waist now, it means I have to fold them over. So I'm probably going to take them to the tailor's probably next week at some point just to bring in the waist a tad because there is loads of room for that to happen. That's what happens when you don't have a waist. But as far as outfit, this is basically the outfit for today. So without the jacket, this is what it's giving. Little Sugar Plum Fairy vibes. I think this is what I'll probably like race in, and then to travel and get there, I'll be in this. Like just a nice colorway. Let me zip it up a bit. Yeah, like just that type of vibe is what I was thinking. It looks kind of cute, right? And then obviously these shorts, I need to adjust them because I don't know, I don't like long shorts, if that makes sense. I think it makes my legs look shorter than what they are. Well, they are short, but that gives me more of the vibe. Or the other alternative is like, it's got a built-in bra underneath, so that's fine. I can fold it over. This is just a rough view purposes or brainstorming. I can turn it into like a sports bra type of thing. I don't know. I think I'm going to keep it down and then that will be the vibe for the day, to be honest with you. I need to lotion my legs, make sure they're shiny because I do not want ashy legs, especially with the amount of cameras that are going to be there. I also bought this little perfume. I was going to buy the Rio de Janeiro one, obviously from Boots, but then I saw this in Superdrug and I was like, oh, it's kind of cute. It smells similar. I think it's basically a dupe for it, but it's a bit artificially smell wise. So this will definitely be like a gym one. It's salted caramel and pistachio. Yeah, like it's giving Rio de Janeiro, the yellow one. As far as like a smell, they smell similar, but you can tell this one is cheaper, obviously. It does smell a bit more artificially. And it basically was like £7. And I think there was even more of a discount. So I ended up paying like £6 something. It saved me like the Rio de Janeiro £18 or £15, however much it is. So I'll just use this up for the gym and here, there, and then get the Rio de Janeiro one because I've been using their shower gel and it smells so good. And that is everything. I am now gonna go prep some food because it's 3 o'clock. So I probably should be getting ready to leave pretty soon because I'm gonna catch the Piccadilly line and it's gonna take about half an hour or so to get there. Not too bad, a little vibe. It's just the weather is killing the mood right now. So I'm gonna blast some music, a little bit of Gunna, a little bit of City Girls, a little bit of this and that because I need to be hyped right now and shake these nerves out. So wish me luck in the comments and I will catch you later on in the day. See you later. Hello, my loves. Welcome back to part 2 of the HYROX vlog. It's the next day. It is Saturday. I just decided to come outside because it's been so sunny and I felt like I needed to get outside and not just be cooped up in the house all day. So we're gonna do our debrief outside. I hope the light stays with us. There's like some big clouds going past the sun right now, and then there's traffic. So hopefully it's not too loud. But yesterday was definitely something. I would say that the HYROX was a lot worse than my half marathon. And that vlog is still yet to go out, which is crazy. But the HYROX I don't know. And we even did it in a relay. So we had time to relax and catch our breath. But my 2 stations were the sled pull, which was the first one after my kilometer run. And then I had farmer's carry. I can't lie. I ate the farmer's carry up. Like I said, okay, yeah, I can run this. I even jogged the first lap. And then the second lap, I done like a straight power walk, straight jog, straight power walk, jog. And it was vibe. Like it was quite nice to do it with a group of people, especially as your introduction, because you don't really know what to expect. When we got there, the venue was so busy and there was like so much confusion of like what you need to do, where you need to be at, where to register. Like as far as like getting your wristband and everything, that was calm. But you couldn't put your bag away until like an hour before your event. But then when you wanted to warm up, you couldn't take your bag into the warm up areas. So it was just kind of like, And if like your spectators or whatnot weren't there yet, you didn't exactly want to leave your bags unattended. So we just kind of made the most out of the experience. We made some TikToks, we made some memories, took some pictures, all of that kind of stuff, explored the arena, watched some people just to kind of get a feel. Is it raining? Don't tell me it's raining. To get a feel of the venue, really, because it's a lot bigger than what I expected. When I went for the Adobe event, the only section that was open was where the wall balls were. And then we went through to the next section and we were like, oh, there's more. And that's where I kind of messed up. So my first run, I was the third leg and I went out way too quick because I didn't actually know. Obviously, it's a kilometer, but you don't actually know off the venue. It was 2 laps. You don't know how big those 2 laps are. And it was just confusing that you had to pass the relay zone twice before you entered. And then we got penalized twice. We don't know where the penalties came, but we have a vague idea. Sam thinks she only done 1 out of 2 laps. I got my first run done and I was like, okay, maybe that was a bit too fast. And then jogged to the sled pull. I'd done like a couple techniques because obviously when we've been training for it, I've mainly been doing the regular, just using your arms and core, not much legs. And then on the second up down, I then decided to just pull and walk back. And that seemed to work best for me. And then the thing that you don't realize, yes, it's a kilometer run, but when you're in that HYROX station zone, you still need to run to your event. Then you still need to run out of your event and then all the way back to tap your teammate in. So I don't know how much running I'd done overall, but I know that someone who had the ski, who had the wall balls and maybe something else, they therefore done more than a kilometer run because the way it was all the way here, then you had to go all the way here to exit, then go back around. Yeah, no, it was long. But as far as like, it was a vibe because then it didn't feel like you were alone. Of course, I'm doing it in a relay, but it didn't feel like I was alone. And I genuinely had fun despite feeling like I was going to die. And after my first run, tasting blood, just downing water, and then realizing, oh wait, I've got about 30 minutes until I run again. So I need to keep moving around and not cramp up because that's the thing with relays. You have to wait, obviously, your turn. But then if you haven't all trained together, you don't know how long someone's going to take to do their run and their station. And thankfully, I think me being 3rd and 6th for my events, I had kind of like a decent rest period, whereas Tara was the first one out with a skier and then she was the last one. So she had like an hour until she was running again. So you have to keep like moving, fueling in between, but obviously not too much. So it's just kind of like one of those. I think when I do it in December or November, whenever Barbara and I are doing our doubles, I think that might be a different kind of pain because we're both doing the running, we're both doing each station. And when I finished the first run, I was just like, yeah, I could not have done that with my fitness right now. Like the marathon, half marathon, I could do it with my fitness level right now. But for the doubles, I would have to be no more like glutes, this and that. I would have to be on a strict HYROX like prep plan. But yeah, that's literally like the debrief on HYROX. We got some food afterwards. Didn't even get home till like midnight, which is wild. But it was a good day out. And today is kind of sunny, very sunny. It's a bit breezy. I done a couple returns. I returned my joggers that I got from weekday. So I got these in black and grey, but they sent me the wrong size in black. They sent me a large when I ordered a small, and obviously that was way too big. So I've had to return those. And I, on a whim, bought a t-shirt that came green, sheer, everything. And I just said, nah, we're not even going to entertain the idea of pulling it out, put it back in. And then my Able shorts, they just fit real funny, the ones that I got. So I'm going to return those 2 things and then see. But yeah, no, that's today. And then this weekend, I'm just going to do my meal prep, plan for the week ahead. It's the last couple of days. And then we've got a week off Easter, which is nice. I'll be going home to Norwich. But if you are or have done any HYROXes, give me any tips down below, or which ones you've done, how you found it, how you trained for it, paced for it, and split the work if you've done it as a doubles, singles, whatnot. But yeah, thank you for tuning in for today's vlog. It was a little bit shorter, but I hope at the same time you have enjoyed it and got some entertainment. But that is all. I'm gonna enjoy the sun, touch some grass, stretch, because I am very, very sore. Very, very sore. And I've literally already drunk one full bottle of Stanley this morning, and it's only 3 p.m. So I've refilled it and we're on bottle number 2 because I didn't even eat properly yesterday. I only had overnight oats the whole day, which is not good. But yeah, so today I'm just kind of replenishing my body, refueling everything, stretching, taking it easy. And hopefully you see this vlog on Sunday. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in today's video. I hope you have enjoyed it. And as always, I will catch you on the next one. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Get outside and touch some grass. Yeah.